Up to 120 hours of work a week, honing in on spreadsheets, studying and understanding the latest trends and movements in the market, and creating the perfect presentation, one that even this guy would be happy to read. That's the reality for many investment bankers, who act as the financial wizards behind some of the world's largest transactions. In fact, every school year, recruiters head to the top colleges to source the next year's investment class, with some of the world's largest companies pouring tons of money into hiring the right people. But why are investment banking jobs important? And what exactly do these bankers do all day? In simple terms, investment bankers are like architects for big financial moves. They help institutions like corporations and even governments navigate complex financial transactions, from debt financing to mergers and acquisitions assistance. Another major part of their job involves IPOs, which, for all the non-finance savvy people out there, stands for Initial Public Offering. If a company wants to enter the market and become publicly traded, it will often contact multiple investment banks to help figure out how much each share should be worth. Now, internally, on the investment banker side, this process is known as book building. Investment bankers build a book by asking fund managers and other institutional investors to submit bids for the number of shares they want and outline what they'd be willing to pay for them. It's like taking the temperature of the market to predict how much demand there will be for the stock. This entire process ensures that when a company goes public, its stock price is as close to fair market value as possible. So now we understand what investment bankers do. But another piece of the puzzle that often confuses people is where they work. If you've ever heard someone say they work at an investment bank, you might be wondering how that's different from the bank your paycheck gets deposited into every week. Today, they could potentially be the same bank. But there was a 66-year period in history where investment banks and commercial banks were separated by law. During the Great Depression, people were worried about investment bankers using their personal savings for risky investments. In 1933, the government passed the Glass-Steagall Act, which made it illegal for investment banks and commercial banks to be under the same roof. They were forced to be separate. However, this wall came down in 1999 when the act was repealed amid significant changes in financial technology and global markets. As the industry evolved, banks needed access to more markets that weren't subject to the act, like mutual funds, money markets, and foreign banks. Some argue this helped fuel economic growth, while others blame it for contributing to the 2008 financial crisis by enabling banks to take on too much risk. So, what's life like for today's young investment banking analysts? Grueling, to say the least. They often spend the majority of their up to 120-hour work weeks preparing PowerPoint presentations and crunching numbers in Excel. While the starting salary is nice at around $100,000 a year, and that's not including bonuses, which can bring their total comp to $200,000 per year, many wonder if the trade-off for time is worth it. There have also been multiple stories in recent years of investment banking interns and associates who have tragically lost their lives after being under extreme stress and working long hours. Though it is and has been an alluring job for those looking to enter the finance world, some young investment bankers don't see a future for themselves in the profession and are reconsidering their career paths, looking toward tech or private equity. However, though the allure of investment banking may be dimming, the industry is far from dead. It remains a cornerstone of our powerful and important financial world. Now, if you'd like to continue your path toward understanding investment banking, visit the resources below and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this.